Hello everyone, welcome to another Bowtail bow video. I got my Viking inspired longbow here and plan on shooting it and showing you just how fast it is. Also, we'll be talking a little bit about the design of the bow and why I made the design choices I did, so stay around. This bow is between about 150 feet per second. With the lighter weight string, it's definitely faster compared to using this very thick linen string. I went a little overkill on it because I wanted to make sure it was safe. A few things about the bow. Overall length of the bow from nock to nock is 78 inches. Overall I used elk antler on the top and bottom, and those are at quite a bit of length to it. So it's about a 7 feet total length of bow. But I felt like I had to do it that way because the design of the bow was intended to shoot for a 36-inch draw length. Most of the bows I make are 28 or up to 32, so that 36 is quite a bit extra. And in order to accommodate for the high draw weight of the 68 pounds at 36 inches, I needed to make it a little longer so that it worked out. Well, here you have it. So one of the choices I made was doing a linen string with beeswax to make it so it would hold together, especially at the ends. But I guess it got cut well enough. Checking out these antler nocks, it's sharp enough that I think it actually ended up cutting the string just a little bit. And as it's being shot multiple times, it just wore through and broke. But no damage to me or to the bow. There was an arrow when I shot it, and the arrow flew true. But I think I will not be using this material for strings in the future. Go ahead and go with a standard V55 Dacron string. Those are definitely solid and very good for this. Or we can go with the high performance, either way. Some of the other designs that I put on here, we got an Antler strike plate. That's more historical, that they did to protect the softer woods. This ash is pretty hard, so it wouldn't get damaged by an arrow passing by it. But I would think that still in the end, having that is nice for design as well as nice for the bow in the long term. I usually do a 4-inch handle section, but the person I was making this for wanted it to be a 6-inch handle section for good sized hands. And the handle section is a non-bending or stiff. And what that does is it allows you to have a very nice, smooth shooting bow where all the work is being done through the outer limbs and it's not transferred into the hand. It allows for a smooth shot, allows for an accurate shot. The longbow here, it's got kind of a flat belly with a little bit of a rounded edge. And that gives it a nice profile for the type of wood this is. The ash does really well in the flatter style. And then with this, you can see the burn. I did a little bit of heat tempering or heat treating of the wood, and that allows for the white wood to become a little stiffer on the belly and not to have compression fractures for when you're compressing the wood. And it also helps it from taking set, which is something that white woods like to do, is take set. Now here's a real situation where I could see a Viking actually using a bow just like this. We don't have any historical remnants that look exactly like this to say or prove that. But if I were a Viking, having a pointy end on a stick and my string broke, this would be a very opportune moment to use it just like a spear.
Well, that wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it and got some value out of it, feel free to subscribe and comment below, and we'll be getting more content like this to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.